Hello guys, so welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to cover type coercion in JavaScript. We will see what is type coercion and what are the types of type coercion, like implicit and explicit conversion, which I have already written here. And we will see some output-based question on the basis of type coercion, like implicit and explicit. So first we will refer to the Indian doc for the definition part. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah, let's check it out. So we can see, yeah, the type coercion is the automatic or implicit conversion of value from one data type to another, such as string to number. Okay, so basically, the definition is saying like any data type is converting into another data type automatically with the by operator plus minus divide and modulo operator. So not modulo and the what we can say is multiply operator. Okay, so that type of data is called implicit conversion. So first let's check what are the types of implicit. So first we will go with implicit. Why this is appearing again and again. Okay, not this one. It's irritating. Yeah, we can also call it conversion because it's converting from one data type to another data type. So we can call it coercion or conversion. So we can see here conversion. Okay. So let's take first example as we have already studied about let var and const. So I will start with let. So first we will declare a variable called let a equal to 10. Okay. So you can see it's a number. It's a number. And let's declare another value. Let b equal to 20. Okay. Good, cool. Now let's console this one. So what should be the output? Yes, the output should be simple 20, 30. It's 30, no problem. That's good. But if I do one more thing, sorry, if I put here, yeah, now it's a string. Okay, it's a 10 and it's 20, but in the form of string. Now we will add this. So guess the output. What it will be? 30? No, that's wrong. Now check it. It's 1020. It's not 1020. It's 10 plus 2, 20. Okay. So in the string form, it's looking like 10 plus 20. So I will give you another example. Like let's see equal to. Let's take what we can take uh any name. Suppose name. Now we will check this one. Plus C. Okay. Now let's check 10, 20 plus name. Did you guys understood how it's working? It's basically automatic changing. No, it's currently not changing the value. But now we will do one more thing. Let's leave it C. Okay. So to check it's a type coercing or not. So yeah, let's console A plus B. And we have already checked A plus B equal to 10, 20. Now we will remove this plus and we will put here minus. And now let's figure it out. What will be the output? You will say it will be still 10, 10, 20, but not now. It's now minus 10. You will wonder how it's working. Like 4 plus, it's not 30. Yeah, it's 10 20, but for minus it's minus 10. So now here at line number 15 we can see due to this minus sign, minus operator, what's happening is like b is converting to a number here, to a number value, and 10 is a number and 20 is also converting to a number implicitly. So now that's the reason it's giving output of minus 10. Okay, so we will check another one if you are getting confused. So let me comment it out, and let's take some another thing like a equal to 10, 10, and let b equal to 50. And now let's take this as a string and let's check a plus b. What's up? What will be the output? Same output, because here we are adding two different data types. One is a string and another one is a number. That's why it's giving output like this one. So basically, what is happening? It's changing this b is auto converted into a string. So if what is like, yeah, hey, because this is a string, okay, cool, and it is a number, okay, cool, but due to this plus sign, b is implicitly converted into a string form. That's why when we add two string, it will simply concatenate the strings. Like let's take normal CLG and let's take A plus B. No, plus B. What will be the output? The output will be A plus B. Simply AB. And in the same way, it's also behaving like for this number. But now we can do one thing. If I do minus, you can see now this A. Let me show you the output. Then I will. Yeah. So I was talking for this one because there is a minus sign between these two variables. That's why this a is converted into a number. Although it's a string, the data type of this a is a string, but it is converting this string into a number. So, like we can do one more thing. Suppose you have a variable 10 50, but you want, yeah, this is same variable, but you want to add this number without uh, changing its value. Suppose you want 10 plus 50 equal to 60, but it is giving you like 1050 or 1050. So now you want, how can I add this number? So there is a way to add or to convert the string into a number with a simple thing, a plus b. Okay. Now just put plus sign before a. Plus sign before a. Now let's check. It's 60. You can see. Now just put a plus sign before a string. This plus sign will change the data type of a number from string to number data type. And now this plus will add this 10 plus 50 as a number. That's why it's giving us 60. Okay. So we can do one more thing. Like you don't want to do this, so we can console a plus b, and we have one more option to convert this a simple way. You can multiply this number by 1. Now if you multiply this this string a uh, in y1, then it will also get converted to a number. No, you can see it's a 60 for line number 25, where it is our 25 line number. Okay, so like you will say, by multiplying 1, we can add any string to the number? No, that's not correct. So we can see again one more thing. Like mm, we can do, let's take one thing. Let name equal to ABC. ABC. Okay. And let's console this. We have already B. So let's console this name plus B. Now, guess the output. What will be the output of this code? So you will think it should be, what should be? A plus B and 10. Yeah, that's correct. A plus B, oh, sorry, 50. B is 50, not 10. So A plus B, 50. Yeah, that's correct. But you will think I can do one more thing. If I multiply this with 1, then what will be the happen? You can think like this ABC will convert it into number and then it will be added with B. So let's check what will be the output. Then I will explain you that why the output is different or the anything. Nan. You can say nan. So now you will say, like first you have told us or you have taught us that if we multiply any string uh, by number 1, then it will be converted into number. But that's not case here, because you can think like simply think uh, ABC can be a number a anyway, what we can say, can be number anytime. No. 10, here we can see like 10 is a number, but it's stored in a string data type. But we can simply say ABC cannot be number, never. It cannot be a number. It cannot be number. That's why it's not getting converted into a number data type, and that's why it's giving us nan. Nan means not a number. Nan is basically output for not a number. When we try to add a string into a number which is not a number, then we will get nan. Okay. So I will give you one real life example, like what we can say, prompt. Yeah, prompt. Mm, okay, not prompt. Okay, leave it. I will explain it in depth when I will teach you about explicit in few minutes. Okay, so don't worry. That will be good. So let's try some more thing. Some more thing. If we have talked about number and string. But what about Boolean? What about object? And what about different like null, undefined? So now we will go with the Boolean. So let flag 1. Let's take flag 1 is equal to true. And it's a Boolean. You can check. Like I will check for you. Type of this flag 1. Okay. So we can control and shift. We can say it's a type of Boolean. No problem. Yeah, that's good. Now check one more thing. It's a Boolean. We can think, yeah, let's take another one. Let flag 2 equal to true. It's also true. Let's take true. Both are Boolean. Now let's console this flag 1 plus flag 2. Okay. So now guess the output. What will be the output of this flag 1 plus flag 2? You will think like true plus true or anything, any other thought. You can comment it out. So let's check. It's two. Why? You can say like it's true plus true. Why it's giving two? Because a true means simply means a one. True equal to one. And yeah, that's why when we are adding with the help of this plus, its boolean is converted into a number data type. Implicitly. You cannot see how it's converting. It's a backend thing, and it's converting automatically in JavaScript. That's why 1 plus 1 is giving 2. Okay, so let's check another thing. Now let's make this let's take flag 3 equal to false. False. Now console this. Flag 1 plus flag 2 plus flag 3. Sorry, not, yeah, flag 3. No. So guess the output. You will think true, true 1, 2, and plus 1. Now let's check. It's still 2. Then you will see why it's still 2. There are 3 flags and you are printing only 2. No. The reason behind this is false. The value of false when it get converted into a number is 0. Is 0. So in coding term, 1 means true and 0 means false. In simply, if someone is saying 1, then means yes, true, and is 0, then no or false. That's that simple. And we can also add these with any number. So let's take either a or no. We have to declare let a equal to 10. Now add this a here. Now look here. We will do a plus flag 1. Now check what will be the output. Yeah, you guys maybe have guessed correct. 10 plus 1. Yeah, 11. 10 plus 1. Because a is already a number. Yeah, that's true. Plus flag 1. And flag 1 is getting converted into a number. And the value of flag 1 is true. And as we know, the true equal to 1. So 10 plus 1 equal to 11. Simple. That's it. But what about null? What about null? So let's declare value. Let x equal to null. Okay, null. Now let's try to add. And one more thing, like, okay, let me leave null for a second and let me tell you one more thing. Like if you're thinking it's about plus, what about a minus? You can also check. You can also check. It's a 9. It's a 9. So for Boolean, yeah, although it's plus or minus, it will behave in the same way. Okay. It will behave in the same way. But you can also ask, but if I pass here a string, so let's check. I will check it for you. Like b equal to 50. No problem. Let's take here b. Let's check what will be the output. It's 49. It's 40. Oh, sorry. No, it's 49 because of this minus. Because of this minus. Sorry. Ah, so because of this minus, b is converted into a number, and number 50 minus flag 1. B is 1 is 49. But if I do plus here, instead of minus, let's do plus and then save. You can see 50 true because it's a string, and string plus boolean will give output as a string. We can also let me explain the answer, and let's just store b plus flag 1, and let's console this answer first, and then let's console this type of answer. So the output for this answer will be 50 true, and the let's guess the output of this. You may think it's a boolean number or anything else, but let's watch on the screen. It's a string. I've told you already that a string when adds to anything like any number or any boolean, then it will give as a string. Okay. So yeah, that's simple. And let's move to the null part. Now let me comment this all. Okay, now. So let's x equal to null and let b equal to 10. Let me declare some variable and c equal to a string and let d equal to a boolean value false. Okay, so now check it. First we will try with null plus number console x plus b, x plus b. So what will be the output of these code? Guess it. So let's console. Yeah, it's right there 10. You will think how it's 10. It's only the value of this b, and where is this null? Because the value of null is 0. The value for null in number is 0. Null equal to 0. Yeah, that's why it's giving, and 0 plus 10 equal to 0. And if I also minus, then it will be gives minus 10. Minus 10, because 0 minus 10 equal to minus 10. That's basic math. And now move forward. Let's console this. Let's try to add this null into a we have done number string part. Let's console. First you have to guess the output, then I will console. Okay, it's null 10. Null 10. uh, and you know the reason. If you have focused on the class, you have know the reason. The reason between this null 10 is x is a null, that's cool, but this c is a string, and when we add a string to any data type, it will get converted into a string. And if I mm, show you the type of this string, then let me x plus c. Yeah, that is, you can see it's a string. It's a string. So basically, what's happening here? A string is added to a null and it's giving as a string. Yeah, that is it. So, and let's move to the boolean value. Now console x plus d, and let's check what will be the output, what will be the on, and let me comment it out so you can only focus on the current part. Save 0 0. You can say like, yeah, 0 plus false, it should be false. No, 0 plus, and d is also getting converted into a number, so 0 plus 0 equal to 0. And if I make it true, then it will be 1. It will be 1. Yeah, you can see 0. Yeah, previously it was 0, now it's 1. So yeah, that's it, or that's all about null. And let's move forward with what we can say undefined. Last part, undefined, then we will figure it out about explicit conversion. That's a good topic to talk about. So let's do a quick thing. uh, I think let it be there, let it be there. Now just declare one more thing, like it's let. So let no limit by, and it's undefined, and we do not declare undefined. So yeah, as we know, when we declare any variable and we do not assign any value to that variable, that is already undefined. So if I console this y plus v, what will be the output? Guess it. Nan. Nan. The reason behind this nan is undefined. Undefined is undefined plus b, and what is b here? B is a number. Number plus undefined will give you as a nan, because undefined is not a value. It's neither string, number, boolean, anything. It's itself a undefined. That's why undefined. When you will add anything like c, let's check it. Undefined plus 10. Undefined plus 10. Why? Because this undefined is behaving like a string, and that's why it's giving us a value of undefined 10. And if I add the a boolean to it, it's a none. It's a none. not a number. Because and y gets converted into string only. Now it's getting converted into a string only. And for other data type, it's throwing us nan, not a number. Let me write it for you. N, a, n, not a number. So that is nan for you. And now we will talk about explicit conversion. Okay. So you will say what is the explicit? So explicit conversion is a forced conversion. Like here we have seen all the values getting converted automatically without our intervention. But when we do explicit conversion, we have to force our variables to change their data type. Suppose let's declare a num equal to 10. It's a number. Let me mm, check type of this num. It's a number. You can see it's a number. But I want this num to convert into a string. Then how can we do that? So we can simply do like we have to store a num one, and we can simply do we have to write just number this number to, and in bracket we can pass this num. Now when we will print this num1, then it will give us simple okay, no, and it's already a number, we have to change this into a string. Sorry. So it will give us 10. It will give us 10 without anything. Now but if I check type of this num1, then what will be the output? Guess. You can say it's a number, but check the reality. It's a string. It's a string. Now you will say how? Why it's getting a string? Because we have type coercion. You have applied type coercion here. Explicit type coercion. Two, we have forced this number to change into this string. If I put here like string, now it's a string. If I change this to boolean, make it boolean, and now check it. True. First, it will give us true. Number true. Now you will say how it's giving true. It's 10, not 1. Okay. So any value in number which is greater than or equal to 1 is true in the term of Boolean. Simply, any number which is greater than or equal to 1 is is will give you true in term of Boolean. Now we can say type of num1 is a Boolean because we have converted this into a Boolean value. Now you will say, where do we use these things, or like implicit or explicit kernels? So now let me tell you something. When you will do real projects, then you will see like when we'll take value from the input boxes, or yeah, input boxes, then that input box gives us into a form of an string, not a number. If you think like if I am passing 10 into input box, and you are retrieving that 10, that input box value into your JavaScript code, and then you will check the type of that value, then it will give you as a string. Then you have to change that data type into a number to add or subtract. Okay, so you can do one thing like you can do at the most short way to do is I have already mentioned, by multiply 1 or plus to the number. That is the simple way. But you have to, you can also do this boolean number string, and if I